Hi, I'm Justin McCulley. I'm the Director of Game Developer Relations at Dolby.
Justin, what are you showing here at GDC?
GDC is a huge show for us, so the opportunity to show off Dolby Atmos for gaming, Dolby Vision for gaming, and then on mobile devices, we're also showing off Dolby Atmos.
You guys have come a long way from just audio. Now you're focused on the visual side of it. What's that journey been like on your side?
Absolutely. I think a lot of people know Dolby for the audio side of things, but we've definitely been on the visuals journey here now for about 10 years. So with Dolby Vision, it's our high dynamic range technology in phones, tablets, televisions, monitors, laptops, incredible precision detail, incredible dynamic range, wide color gamut. It's a game changer for interactive.
We were talking a little bit about that's off camera, but HDR is kind of a finicky thing, right? I mean, it's all on all the phones, but monitors and TV, it's very difficult to find, and it's a very high price point when you do find it. What are the challenges when implementing that on a consumer level for Dolby?
Well, actually, we're really trying to expand the accessibility of the technology. You're starting to see vision in a lot of the range of televisions. It's not just the high end. It's not a technology that's just for people that want to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on TVs. It's also on low end sets, maybe in the $500 price range. So that's really important to us. To make it plug and play, and to make it something where the wide dynamic range makes even a bigger difference in the quality of the visuals, even more so than resolution. We're hearing that from our creatives.
Dolby Atmos was an interesting journey. You guys started out as your SDK, people have to code for it, now you're on mobile. What's this journey been like, and what's some of the challenges when having Atmos be available on multiple platforms?
Well, mobile devices, the processing power continues to increase. So whether it's our key partners with Apple, Samsung, many Android devices, they want high quality audio. So we make plugins for the leading audio middleware on game engines that supports the technology, so it's really easy for game developers to implement. Those spatial, the coordinates in the 3D world were always there. We're now just unlocking the ability for those sounds to be placed all around you, including overhead and behind you.
Now, I know it's very difficult to kind of describe the Atmos experience like on camera, but for someone who's looking for that extra spatial reason, say they play Esports, right, and they really want to know where everything is, kind of describe like the headset they would need and how Atmos would work with them to make that dream a reality.
Yeah, so you would need are we talking mobile devices or on any devices?
Mobile devices.
Mobile devices. Yeah, so again, we're on Android devices, we're on many, you have to check kind of with the manufacturers to see which devices support the technology, but Apple devices, anything since I'd say like 2018 supports the technology. But yeah, you mentioned kind of for esports players, we have studies that we've done with outside companies that have scientifically proven that the precision detail that you're getting from the audio improves reaction times, it improves awareness, it enables you to kind of pinpoint where your enemies are in space more so than stereo.
Now, I'm a consumer and I want to get in on Dolby Atmos. Where do I start?
Where do you start? I mean, we're everywhere, right? That's the thing. Dolby Atmos music is incredible right now. I think 2/3 of the Billboard 100 artists are recording in Atmos music. We're in TV shows, we're in films, we're in games. So, you probably already own a device that supports Atmos. So we're everywhere. It's easy to start. You kind of pick whatever media you're interested in, and there's an Atmos experience for you.
I know that a lot of companies were introducing headsets with Dolby Atmos technology. What kind of headset do I need? 7.1 surround sense headset, like that kind of stuff?
I can't go into all the details and all the permutations, but for the most part, no special headset is required. It's not something that needs multiple drivers. If you've got a headset that you love, mixing in or something that you use on the go, Atmos works with those headsets.
That's incredible, because I remember it used to be based on hardware, and now you're just opened up and completely.
Yeah, it's really about the software and the algorithms and the technology that our scientists have developed, right? You have 2 ears. It's amazing how much your brain can process slight differences in delay times between your 2 ears, changes in kind of filtering, Doppler effect, frequency changes. That's how you're able to get a great experience over headphones.
So what's in store for the future of Dolby as this becomes more of our standard with your not only to Atmos but for your HDR technology as well? What's next for you guys?
Yeah, we want to be the gold standard in both HDR and audio, and we think we're well on our way. I think gaming is the next frontier for us. Dolby has a long history in gaming, actually going all the way back to the Super Nintendo with early versions of Pro Logic, and as the hardware has improved, whether it was Dolby Digital, 5.1, 7.1, and now Dolby Atmos on Windows PCs, Xbox Series X and S. We're really starting to see developers take advantage of the technology. And sound is just so incredibly important in games. I mean, you think about 3D space and how important it is to hear where those sounds are coming from. Our teams that we work with are never going back to standard stereo. I mean, the palette is completely opened up, and we see it as the gold standard.
So where can people go to find more information about your Atmos products and your HDR tech?
You can go to games at Dolby.com specifically to see about all the technology that's available to games, but Dolby.com for all things television, films, music, plenty of resources at our professional sites. But again, for the game side of things, games at Dolby.com.